What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Who's Mans. You already know what time it is. Hey, today we got another Madden video. This is another play that y'all can add into your scheme. This play is going to be out of the Ravens playbook, so stay tuned. Yo, first thing we're going to do is hit that subscribe button. Then we're going to hit that bell so y'all never miss an upload. But anyway, like I said before, it's Who's Mans. And today we coming to y'all with another video, with another play, to add to your scheme. This one's going to be out of gun, doubles wide off. This formation is in the Cardinals and in the Ravens. But this particular play is in the Ravens playbook. There's another version of it in the Arizona playbook. It's not as good, but I mean, it's good enough. This one's better strictly for the route that the X receiver is gonna take, or I think it'd be Michael Thomas, the route that Michael Thomas is using, the square receiver you see there. He just gets in a nice part of that zone. And I'm just going to show you it against a bunch of different coverages. And so this one obviously is going to be cover 3. This is a cover 2 beating play if you just run it stock. It's a cover 2 beating play just because although the curls get in a good spot and that fade stop on the other side. The fade stop is really good anyway. So I showed you against cover 3. Now I'm going to show you against cover 2. Which is the bread and butter, and that Texas route is I think what's going to set everything up. And then I'll show you cover 3 with the user trying to take away the Texas route. Now, man doesn't really work against the Texas route just because number one, Alvin Kamara is so good at doing that, or has the whatever that superpower he got it. He's just too good against the linebacker, so the linebacker doesn't really play it that well. But I'm trying to simulate the user, so I'm just not throwing it to him. But anyway, you see that the tight end got wide open because cover 2, the deep middle is going to be wide open. This is cover 3 if they try to use the other linebacker and let the computer take the tight end away. And what that's going to leave is Michael Thomas. Boom. And like I said, it's better if you lowball that, but regardless, he sits in a nice part of that zone because if you've seen the way that route is set up, he just goes in a little bit and then he stops as opposed to stopping further out. As you see, he kind of runs like a little in, and you'll see, I want to say that's a 20-yard gain right there. So yeah, it's about a 20-yard gain right there. He just sits in a nice part of the zone. And yeah, it's not the fastest, but it's quick enough, especially if they don't blitz a lot. That's a good route to run there. And you'll see he just sits in a nice part of that zone if they try to take away the Texas route. Now I'll show you too, if they try to take away that Michael Thomas route, there's still other options. It's just you make your reads. Whoever the user goes after, you go opposite of that. And like I said, that fade stop is nice as long as you low ball. You want to low ball the curls and the fade stops and stuff. So this is cover 3 cloud. And I'll show you once again, he just sits in a perfect part of that zone. Curl flats basically are just what you want to run against either like cover 3 or cover 2, curl flats. And that's basically what this is, with just a route that goes across the middle, so it occupies the user. But yeah, if they want to keep taking away Michael Thomas, you throw that Texas route. If they take away the streak from the tight end, which really isn't going to be effective unless they do cover 3 and they do hard flats, when they do hard flats and they try to take away Thomas from with the other linebacker there, as you saw, the tight end gets a good amount of space where you might be able to fit it in. It's going to be a little scary. And then now I'm going to show y'all in cover 4. Cover 4 is pretty much the same as cover 2. And I forgot to click off the linebacker there, but once again, Michael Thomas just sits in a nice part of that zone. And you want to low ball that. Just because of the animations you get if you don't low ball the curls. Now, I showed you cover 4 if they try to take away Thomas. Once again, you got the deep middle there. And then now I'm showing you another variation of it is you put the running back on a table route. This play works the best if you use the Saints, Patriots, or the Saints, Patriots, or the Panthers, because you can put that table route. Now, if you don't, you can still put an out route on the running back. It's not as good, but it does get the job done. And then I'll show you with the table route on cover 2. Once again, you just make your read because this play is designed to beat cover 2 regardless. On this one, what I always do, if I put the running back on the table route, I will smart route the fade stop on the other side because it gets a little deeper. Reason being is once the table route gets over there, that corner is going to have to either drop down or play further up. And you see he's too far away from the running back, and he's also too far away from the fade stop. But yeah, this is a great play to add into your scheme, especially if you're doing a pass-heavy offense. Just throw this in there every so often and switch in the Texas route with the table route, and it's definitely gonna improve. As you see there, you got the tight end down the middle. But thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later.